back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I do a light or bright and airy edit for a maternity shoot that I did recently. So I have this picture here. This is the raw file that came out of my camera. We're using Luminar 3, the new updated version of the photo editor, and I'm just going to walk you through my workflow of how I do this type of edit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my tools and I'm going to crop this picture. Really what I want to do is just straighten it out so that it's like aligned really nicely. I want the pillar to fall in line with this line right here. I want to see if maybe bring this in a little bit at the bottom just to put more attention on the couple here and straighten out that photo. And then I'm going to go in and do some basic adjustments. So with Luminar, you're adding filters. And these filters are sliders just like that you would be using in Adobe Lightroom. So they're very, very similar, very, very familiar. The very first one I'm going to do is the raw develop one. So I'm just going to go and make the photo a little bit warmer, bring the exposure up just a bit, increase the contrast. I'm going to bring the highlights down some though, just so I'm not blowing out really white things like the pearls around her neck and the shirt. Maybe bring the exposure down just a tad. So that I'm not losing too much detail in areas that were already shot really brightly. I'm also going to lift the shadows just a bit because I want to create this very bright and vibrant look and inviting look, increase the clarity a tad bit, and I'm also going to raise the blacks here too, just a little bit. So these are just very minor adjustments, but you can see how they've already made a very big impact on the photo when you do your before and after. I always highly recommend checking your before and after slider when using any type of photo editor because it's very easy to see that you're not making any changes when you're just staring at the picture as it changes. But when you check your before and after, you're getting to see things that are changing. So the next thing for this specific picture that I'm going to do is go in with the HSL sliders. And I'm going to bring down the saturation on some colors that I feel like are just a little bit bright for my type of style, and that's going to be the greens. I'm going to bring the greens down just a little bit just to give them this type of matte-like look. And I'm going to bring down their luminance as well. And what this is going to do is darken the greens so that it makes them pop with their brighter colors and take less emphasis off the greens in the back. Same thing with the orange, since that bush in the top is also orange from the color change during the fall. Saturation with orange I'm going to bring down just a little bit, not too much, because their skin tones are also have a little bit of orange undertone. I don't want to bring it down too much, and we're getting a good edit here. I'm very happy with it, but you see the greens here at the top that I was talking about, how they're a lot less vibrant, and it puts a little bit more emphasis back on the couple. Also with Luminar, you can also come in and change your filter amount, which really is cool. One of the features that I like with it is that you can do that and change specific type of thing that you're doing. Also, LUT mapping is something that you can do. I'm not going to go into that today because I don't really want to use any LUTs for this picture. I'm gonna do pretty much very basic adjustments because when it comes to maternity photos, it's really just about getting photos that the family are happy with. That, and they specifically asked for a very just simple style. They didn't want anything, you know, too moody or unmoody or anything like that. And I'm gonna go in and do a little denoising and dehazing as well. So I'm just gonna do that just so the picture is sharp, a little bit of color, and add some sharpening as well. Not too much though. Very subtle adjustments here. And as you can see, that's the before and after. I generally try to get a very good job done in camera. Like, that's my big thing, is making sure that it's correctly done in camera. And as you can see, nailed it pretty much in camera. But we did some slight adjustments here in Luminar that made them pop a little bit. So that's my tutorial. Very short, sweet, and to the point. I plan to make more tutorials as well, so just keep a lookout on my channel and I'll be uploading them soon. Thank you for watching. If you watched and stayed through the entire video, I'll catch you in the next one.